Ask any world-class speedrunner, and they will tell you that it doesn't matter how much you practice something with your eyes open, doing it blind is a totally different beast.
I've been playing Minecraft basically my whole life, and I've figured that I've played it enough. I could probably play it without seeing the game, but I tried it, and I failed. And I tried it again, and I kept failing, and failing over and over. Every time I would die in a new spectacular way, but every time I made progress, and that kept me motivated. And I kept going and making new strategies and getting better and further, and I just kept doing that over and over, repeatedly, until eventually, after a ton of attempts and hours of practice, I finally got a run that ended in success. So I start off the run by making a new world, and I choose hard mode because someone said it would be funny if I did it in hardcore mode, and if I die, I'm basically screwed anyways. Turn off multiplayer, and as soon as I start, I already put up my blindfold, so I can't see the game for even a single frame. I punch at the air just to know that I'm loaded in, because if I'm not loaded in, I obviously can't play the game. I break a grass block. It sounds like leaves, so I assume there's a tree until I, hear a tree. I'm able to walk towards the tree based on the volume, and, trees go straight up, so I mind that. And all in all, I'm playing very vanilla here, and the only thing I really modified is the fact that I changed the center button on the controller to be the number 1, so I can hotkey to my first slot. That only came on, attempt number 40 or 50. Before, I would just have to memorize which place my cursor was in, or which hotbar slot I had selected. So, usually I go for 2 trees, but this time I got all the wood from one very big tree, so 7 is enough, and I don't need to get a second tree, so that's good. Right now I'm trying to walk into a corner and drop all my stuff. That's me counting how many wood I have, and me seeing if I have anything else in my inventory. And thankfully I didn't pick up any sticks or saplings, so I try to ditch my other items that aren't wood. And I fell into water, which is not ideal, so I swim back, and I try to find a corner. And once I'm in a corner, that means I can safely dig down without worry about being off-center. So now that I dig down, I'm never going to see the surface again. That's the end of it. And I had to brighten up the footage because although I can play perfectly fine without, seeing the game, you guys really can't, enjoy. But currently I'm just going to try crafting something. I'm going to turn off the recipe book, but I failed. I misremembered how many inputs it took to get there. But as long as I'm cautious, that hopefully shouldn't cost me anything. One of the necessary strategies I developed is normalizing my cursor position to the bottom corner where nothing gets in the way. And once I'm in that bottom right corner, I can count out and find any inventory space. So another very important strategy is having dedicated slots for dedicated items, so I remember them. So I'm going to have sticks in the slot 9 and planks in slot 8. And right now, I'm just going to craft a wooden pickaxe. Right after I, remove the recipe book, because you have to do that for both your inventory and your crafting table. And I failed again. Yeah, this was not a good start. But, I was extra cautious because I didn't want it to end in failure. You can see all my inputs for the D-pad getting completely wasted in that corner. But that's being extra cautious. And I'm leaving one item behind, so as soon as I close the crafting table, all the ingredients will go back exactly where they were. I dropped the pickaxe there to hear that I picked it up, which means I successfully crafted something. It's a good way of checking if I crafted something correctly or not. So right now I'm going to try and get rid of any unnecessary items. So I'm just going to get rid of this dirt by placing it above me. As I can tell, I still have one piece of dirt left. Funny story, I've actually picked up coarse dirt before, and getting rid of items like this saved me. So, it's a good habit to have, getting rid of unnecessary items. Right now I'm checking if I picked up cobblestone, because cobblestone takes longer to mine than diorite, granite, or andesite. And if I tried making a pickaxe out of any of those, it wouldn't work. So now that I know I do have cobblestone, because it takes slightly longer to break, I'm gonna get in the correct corner and then put the cobblestone in slot number 1. You know, because that's where I like to keep my cobblestone. Again, memorizing where everything is much easier, like this. And right now my strategy is going to be dig down until I hit deep slate, because I know that deep slate is at Y0 about, and I'm going to use that to get my vertical position in the world. And having my vertical position in the world allows me to know where ores spawn most frequently. I've done extensive research into this, and it is very helpful because iron spawns most commonly on Y equals 15. So if I dig down to deep slate and then build up 15 blocks, I'll be about where iron spawns most commonly. And when playing Blindfolded, I am willing to take every advantage I can get in that way. So I'm just gonna dig straight down. If I die, then I just reset the run. I heard me get a new recipe, so I stopped for a bit to make sure I can let that go away. If you pick up too many blocks, if I picked up like diorite and then granite, oh my goodness. Oh hey, deep slate. But it would play only one recipe gain sound, even though I picked up 2 different block types. So if I wait a little bit, it'll let me hear if I get 2. So I'm building up 15 blocks. And now the hardest part of all of this is mining in a straight line. So right now I'm trying one of my tricks where you can try and like hear, if you punch the different walls, you can like hear it louder in one headphone or another. Yeah, turns out that's a really, really bad strategy. I mean, it works a little bit, but it is not foolproof because I obviously messed it up. And my wood pickaxe broke, and since I'm not in a 2-block high thing, I realize I'm going the wrong direction. But here, the recipe book is causing a bit of a problem, but me being cautious saved it. Crafting a stone pickaxe is easy because I know where my sticks are and I know where my cobblestone is. So it's really not too difficult to do that. And if I make a stone pickaxe correctly, I get a new crafting recipe unlocked. I'm pretty sure it's torches that I unlock, which we'll see in a second. Drop it, and if I pick up an item, that means I did it correctly. Yep, I unlocked torches for doing that. So that way I knew I made a stone pickaxe correctly. Took me many tries to make my first stone pickaxe, but once you do it once, you can do it a million times, I swear. Found a straight line, thankfully. That one was pretty lucky because usually it takes a while. But now that I have a straight line, I do not touch the movement. I do not touch the rotation joystick, and I do not touch the movement joystick besides holding forward, and I'm just going to keep going in a straight line, because now that I have a straight line, I do not want to ruin the straight line. I'm sorry to say, but this is the most boring part of the run, which is mining in a straight line, hoping I hit something. As you can see, I just missed some iron right there, which is unfortunate. You know, I can't see, so I don't know that I missed it. And actually, me talking now is the first time I knew I passed iron. I didn't even know I missed it. I mean, this is just as much fun for me as it is for you, considering I've never seen this before, so I'm watching it for the first time. It's pretty nice. But I'm hitting copper here, and I can hear that it picked up multiple, but the first time I wasn't paying attention, so in my mind, there's a chance that it's iron. I'm gonna drop items, see how many I have. I have 6. And I couldn't place it, so it's definitely the copper I picked up. So I'm sure that's copper, and I don't need to worry about it. But there's a way to tell between every ore. Copper drops multiple, but no XP. Iron drops 1, but no XP. The only other thing to drop 1 but no XP is coal, but that only is coal half the time. And so, if I were to get iron, yeah, I just got iron, the timing. But I now know that it's iron because I got no XP, and I only picked up 1 item, and it took super long to break, and I'm trying to get more of it. I knew that one was iron because it took longer to break. That's basically what I'm just waiting for. I'm mining in a straight line until something takes longer. And I counted 3 iron, so don't know what I'm doing there, but let's see. Now I need to find the iron. So I'm gonna check every slot that could possibly have an item from, right to left, because that's the reverse order in which I pick up items. Yeah, so that's just dropping everything. So now I'm going to check this item and see if this is iron, because it's the last thing I picked up. And now I'm going to see. And I placed it so it's not iron. So I know that's not it, and I'm going to have to check the next slot over, which is a pain, but that's how it goes sometimes. Just checking, all the slots to make sure I didn't make a mistake. But now I need to check the next slot over. So, yeah, I am pretty confused at this point, considering the iron wasn't in the last slot. It didn't even occur to me that the cobblestone filled up. But yes, playing Blindfold is hard. It's really slow, really tedious. If you're hearing this, that means you have an attention span longer than 7 seconds. Congratulations. Comment down below that you're one of the... No, don't. Just checking every slot at this point. I'm just in disbelief. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. Whoop-de-doo. So at this point, I'm thinking of what do I do? I have iron somewhere, and I'm not going to give up this easily. So I need to normalize cursor position, checking every slot, because maybe I misplaced it to the slot above, which I didn't. But now I'm just going to test every single space, because, I kind of have to. I think my counting's wrong, because I'm not checking that last tile, but... see how this goes. I cannot place it, and I have 9. And I only remember picking up 3 iron, so that's not it. Which is just fantastic. So I'm going to have to get that out of the way, because we can't have that here. Now I'm going to test this. Can't place it, and I have 3. So I know that's my iron. If I had a heart rate monitor, it would go up right now. But now I just need to craft a furnace. Just need to get the cobblestone from the slot I know it to be in. And from there, making a furnace isn't too difficult. Note that I leave 1 cobblestone left because, the aforementioned closing the crafting table puts it back where it's supposed to be. And therefore I don't lose its spot. I'm just gonna smelt my iron. And normalizing here is also very important, because instead of starting in the corner, when you open the menu, the furnace somehow for some reason starts your cursor in the center, which is just great. I just realized I'm going to be sitting here for an hour talking over this. Spoiler alert, the video is an hour long. Yep. For right now I'm just grabbing 2 planks, because I know that's enough to smelt all 3 iron. So as soon as I hear the burning sound stop, that means all my iron's done. So I'm just going to sit here for 30 seconds, listening to the sound of fire crackling. And in the meantime, I'm going to put my cursor over where it's supposed to be. Considering I'm blindfolded, I have no sense of time, so I might even wait a little extra. Who knows? Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I couldn't remember if it was A or X that holds it, so I just kind of spammed both and then threw them onto the ground just to be safe, because that way, no matter what button I chose, it would have the same out. And there you go, I grabbed it. Woohoo. I hear the XP sound, so that means it's a success, and I have a new recipe. Very happy. Just checking it's in slot number 2, which it is. And at this point, I know that I have 3 iron, so I'm gonna grab those. And I'm not gonna leave one behind, because that would result in disaster. I've done that before. It is not pretty. So now I just need to get my sticks, which I will, grab the stack, leave one behind, and then just make a pickaxe. And I also know that slot number 3 is empty, because that's where my crafting table was. So now that I have my iron smelted, I really don't need my furnace, and that would just clog up an inventory slot, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not bringing it with me, and at this point, I probably remembered I don't have a stone pickaxe, considering it broke, and that's why slot 2 was open. So, because I don't want to use my iron pickaxe, because iron is a pain to get, I'm going to make another stone pickaxe. But then I remembered, wait a minute, I'm probably low on wood, which, is something that I have to deal with. And now that I actually, have smelted all my iron, I'm just not worried about having planks anymore. So I'm counting how many planks I have, seeing if I can turn them all into sticks, because I don't have a use for planks anymore. They can just all be sticks at this point. So I'm spamming this drop button to see how many I have, and I know I have a lot, considering that I can't even drop all of them before I pick up everything else. So, oh boy, that was a mistake. Sticks weren't supposed to go there. I don't know what happens, but I remember this caused a lot of problems. So I'm going to craft more sticks. Yep, and I dropped them, and they went with the rest of the sticks. So now, I'm going to try and craft a stone pickaxe. And this is probably going to be hard to watch. Okay. This is 19 minutes into the video. Let's see how long it takes me to fix the sticks mistake. I'm clearing out a slot because I know I'm going to need slots 3 and 4 open, one for the pickaxe, one for the crafting table. So I'm going to grab my sticks. So at this point I'm going to attempt to make a stone pickaxe, but my sticks are misplaced, which is tragic. And this is going to mean that when I try to make a stone pickaxe, I'm going to make something else. That being slabs. And I pick up the item, and Now, I think it's a pickaxe, so I'm ready to go. And when I try mining with it, doesn't work as a pickaxe. So I think, wait a minute, is this an ore, possibly? Oh, I drop it, and it's, it's 6. And, you can't stack a pickaxe to 6, so it's clearly not a pickaxe. Just checking, that's still my crafting table. And it is a crafting table and not a pickaxe. So something went wrong, and I tried placing them, and it's blocks. At this point, I think I just misplaced something. I'm not even entirely convinced that I crafted slabs at this point. I still think that I have a pickaxe somewhere in my inventory. Perhaps I'll even try to look for it. I mean, that would be a pain, so I think I'd probably just try to craft another one, Can't remember exactly what I was thinking at this point. But I know it's not a pickaxe, so I get it out of there. And I drop something. And I pick up some of this. Maybe that's my pickaxe. And turns out it's not. Still not my pickaxe. So I need to, get rid of that as well. All of this because I accidentally double-clicked the A button. That's still not my pickaxe. Just making sure I'm not losing my mind. Yep, not a pickaxe. Notice every time I open my inventory, I have to go to that stupid corner just to count. Just checking that slot's open. Just checking that's still a crafting table. And right now, I'm gonna try and do something. Trying and crafting another pickaxe. Couldn't find the pickaxe in my inventory, so I'm gonna craft another one. And I picked it up, but I have nothing in that inventory slot, so it failed again. Making sure I'm not losing my mind. That's not a pickaxe. Still not a pickaxe. Just checking if I still have my wood. Yeah. Counting my wood. And I now lost track of my wood. Now I can't find my wood, and I can't find my sticks, and it's a disaster. At this point, I'm freaking out because I have an iron pickaxe. I'm debating, hey, maybe I should just dig down with an iron pickaxe, and if the durability breaks, then it's GG, and I should start over. But I know that this is an iron pickaxe, and it took, like, a long time to get here. So I'm not going to give up yet. I'm convinced I can salvage this. I just need to find the pickaxe. But now I realize that I'm missing my sticks, and so I probably don't have a pickaxe. So now I need to find my sticks. Which, goodness me. The amount of confusion right here is insane. So this is me making sure, yep, there are no sticks. And let's see. This is me trying to get any items that may have been left above the hotbar, because maybe one of those are sticks. I'm just gonna start emptying every inventory slot at this point, trying to get sticks. I counted 9, which means, it's not sticks. I have more than 9 sticks. That has a lot, and I can't place it, so I know those are my sticks. So, crisis averted, I found my sticks. Only problem, I can't find my wood, so if I run out of sticks, it's GG. So if I run out of sticks, I'm screwed now, leaving me with 18 sticks. And I'm getting my copper out the way, and somewhere I'll definitely remember, for sure, totally, absolutely. And now with my sticks found, I can finally, after, what was it? Oh, jeez, dude, that was 6 minutes. 6 minutes my sticks were lost. I can finally make a pickaxe. Oh my. So now, finally, I have a pickaxe. And I just need to find, yes, I now know where my crafting table is too. So, I now have a new spot for the crafting table, and I don't know where my planks are. And right now the strategy is dig down to bedrock layer, and hopefully not die. Because if I get to bedrock layer, that's where diamonds are most common. Also, I hear mobs nearby, so I'm just going to box myself in, just in case anything decides to fall in the hole. Considering that's happened multiple times, it's a good precaution to have. And I hear a lot of mobs, so I'm just going to do it multiple times. I hear so many mobs, I'm convinced I'm going to fall into a cave at some point. And there I did. So I was ready to switch to my iron pickaxe. And then I tried to place a block above me, panicked, but now I'm safe. And I continue to dig down. And once I reach bedrock, it's going to be much better. Once I'm at bedrock level, I'm going to make sure I'm slightly above bedrock, but not too above bedrock, because the lower you are, the higher chance you have of finding diamonds. And if you are low enough, you just can't be killed by mobs, because any cave lower than like y negative 50 something is all lava. So I wouldn't die to mobs, I would die to lava. But I can hear lava coming, and I hear bedrock, because bedrock sounds like stone, and not like deep slate. In fact, over 300 blocks sound like stone, and it makes me angry, but what can you do about it? Now I gotta just mine in a straight line, and it's not working, so I gotta try again. Which, as I said, this is definitely the hardest part. Because I don't know which direction I'm looking, obviously. But that block sounds further away, and also isn't breaking, so I'm just checking. Probably gonna go up another block, because I keep hitting bedrock. Very good. Now I just need to go in a straight line, which it seems I successfully got a straight line. And now that I got it going in a straight line, the plan is simple. I mine in a straight line until I hit an ore. If it drops multiple, then that means that it's redstone or lapis, which I don't care. If it drops 1, but no XP, that means it's iron or gold, which I don't care. Coal can't even spawn this low, so it's not going to be that. So if I find diamonds, it's going to take a while, and it's going to drop 1 and drop XP. And that's the only ore to do that, because emeralds don't spawn this low on... So we're gonna be fine. That's the number one question I get, is how do you tell the ores apart? Whenever I talk to my friends about this, and they're like, how do you tell the ores apart? And it's like, well, you can hear if they drop multiple, you can hear if they drop XP. I know how deep I am in the world. So it's pretty easy peasy. And yes, 30 minutes in, and I need to find diamonds. I'm just gonna go in a straight line. I'm gonna just say some funny stories, I guess. Funny story of all my runs. 3 of them I spawned in mesa biomes, which is not good, considering there's no trees. Right now I'm trying to block up behind me, because I'm afraid mobs are gonna spawn behind me, and I need to craft a new pickaxe, and it's also gonna help me not go in the same direction twice. So, yeah. Falling into water gives you a recipe unlock, so when you spawn in a world and you hear a recipe unlock, that means I'm drowning. Yep, that's happened a few times, because Bedrock Edition. What else happened? Oh yeah, there was a time when cocoa beans got in my inventory, and they ruined my run like 30 minutes after it started, because I mistook the 3 cocoa beans for 3 pieces of iron, and it ruined a 30-minute run. In terms of run lengths, the longest one was an hour and a half, and I don't know, this is attempt number 93, so I'd say that the average time it took a run took was like 10 to 20 minutes, which, you know, is several hours of practice. I'm trying to find a straight line again. Can't do it for the life of me. You know, hardest part by far. So, I'm not using any macros to make this easier, so I'm just using a joystick and doing it by feel, which, you know, it doesn't go well. Let's see, more funny things. I died of fall damage a lot, mobs a lot. There was the one time I crafted a door, and then I got myself stuck. Pickaxe breaking, jump, just, you can maybe see me jump every time a pickaxe breaks. That would be funny. Because it spooks me. I don't see the durability go down. I don't expect it to break. I'm too busy listening to stone sounds that the tool breaking is so loud in comparison. Holy. Excuse me. Wow. I know this is very, very boring, but it's the only, this completely long, unedited clip is the only way to prove that I actually did what I did. No cheating, because cheaters are stupid. I guess I have time to kill. It's pretty ironic. The reason I started this challenge was because of the cheating scandal, which was really funny. The, what was her face? Was it Queen... Oh. Queen Pons a lot, and her dragon. Yeah, and then Carl Jacobs' clip. No matter how long you play a video game, doing it blind is a whole different beast. Yeah, that's how I started this. The intro took me 3 hours to edit. That's a fun fact. What else do I have to say? Ravines suck. and the Caves and Cliffs update made this significantly harder than it had to be, because diamonds are super, super rare for some unbelievable reason. But I guess Deep Slate made it easier, so I guess there's that. Yeah, I picked up something, but at this point I can't be bothered. Right now I'm just trying to get diamonds, and I'm not actually going to beat the game because that's ridiculous. But I've actually been coming up with strategies to do that. I've been talking to speedrunners, and I've been looking at challenge runs and different games and trying to get strategies. And at the end I have like a cool compilation of like new strategies never before seen. I know no one's gonna listen to this and they're just gonna skip to the end. So I guess spoiler alert, it's already been spoiled, but if you hear this, it's a nice little nugget of fun information. Ooh, the pickaxe is about to break. Do I jump? Nope. Just done with it. But at this point, I remember one of my old strategies, which is, who needs to look when you can just place the crafting table in front of you? I can't believe it. I actually, forgot about this strategy. So, for context, I started this challenge at the beginning of the summer, and I took a few months just to take a break, and I looked back at some of my old runs, reviewing them, and I got the motivation to do the challenge again, and I completely forgot about the strategy, but I just remembered it now. But remember the strategy where I don't change the looking angle and I don't have to find it again, which is absolutely beautiful. But yeah. And now I just keep going. I've had a run end after I filled my entire inventory, which was a pain. Something that sucked is the better I got, the longer runs took, and it's really annoying because if you're playing Blindfolded, I don't know, I just got really irritated that just the smallest mistake would cost me so much. The sticks that cost me 6 minutes of my time. It felt like forever, and this is just so annoying. Oh my god. But yes. Let's say 30 minutes was how long it took to get underground, and we're halfway through the video, so. Oh right, I lost my planks. I have 12 sticks left, so that's a shame. Oh, right now I hear lava. Yes. I consider keep going, but I hear lava again, and I get worried. I have lost several runs to lava before. So I decided not even to chance it, and to turn a different direction. So I block off that pathway, and then I turn to the left until I don't hear the stone sound, and then I just keep going. And now I'm in a new direction. It's already taken so long. I'm gonna link the completely unedited, no brightness, no nothing, I brightened this up, so I guess it's technically doctored, but if you want to suffer and see the unaltered footage, I'll have a link in the description. Yeah. Funny story. I can't find anyone else doing Blindfolded Minecraft random seed glitchless like this. Vanilla Minecraft, that is. So, I stopped here because I thought I heard lava, but I don't think there was lava. Yep. I hear it. Thought it was... Oh, nope. Picked up multiple. Gotta keep going. It's really, really unfortunate, but I had my hopes up there. I thought I heard lava again. But I'm pretty sure I'm just going insane. No, this is... Right, I wasn't paying attention and I didn't hear the fact that I picked up multiple the first time. So I still think there's a small chance I got diamonds. Like, imagine. Now I'm gonna check, see if I got diamonds. Yep. I'm just checking where the last slot is. And I know it was the previous slot, so... Yes. I grabbed that one because I know redstone is the last slot. So if I did get diamonds, it would be in this slot. So I'm gonna try it out. So, I go over to that slot. Yep. And I have 4 of them. And I can place them. And so I keep going. Because that wasn't diamonds. And I have to keep digging in a straight line. I don't know when it was. But I went into spectator mode afterwards. After this entire thing was done. And I've already passed diamonds at this point. It was on the roof. You couldn't see it in the footage, but I passed diamonds on the roof. Which is just stupid. I was 1 block too low of getting diamonds way earlier. And I wouldn't have to still be digging in a straight line. That's me testing. Yes, I got multiple redstone, whatever. Back to digging in a straight line. Oh my god, I'm tired just looking at this. And it's not even anything interesting. You know what? If you want, I'll give you, special viewer, the rights to skip ahead, because I know nothing interesting happens until the ending. So feel free to do that. I don't want to stick you here, but I'm going to stay here and just blabber on. I mean, I guess chances are, if you're hearing this, you're probably going to want to hear my delve into insanity. Oh my god. It was a straight line, and I'm experiencing it for the 2nd time over. 3rd time, if you want to count the other time, and the 4th when I showed this off to friends, and I had to explain every strategy to them personally. Oh, this is where I thought I heard lava. Yes, but I don't know. I'm just losing my mind. I didn't actually hear lava. I'm just going crazy at this point. Yep. I'm cautious because I think I hear lava, but I'm not. I'm just losing my mind because it's taking too freaking long. Anyway, back after a quick break, because this is taking too long, my pickaxe broke, and I need to make another one. I think I'm in the menu right now, but I didn't click on the crafting table. I realized something went wrong when I couldn't jump, or when I jumped instead of picking up an item, yes. So now that I'm punching wood, I know it's a crafting table. So now I'm going to try again. Yep. So now I need to craft another stone pickaxe. This goes on for some time, actually. Yeah. I don't remember anything else happening. Anything interesting. I've been putting off some... and not the best at editing or making videos, so I have some things on backlog again. made Mario January, so many months ago, but it doesn't work very well. It's very glitchy. I think it could be better, but I kind of don't want to build it again because it took a whole month to make. But, is what it is. This is one of my bigger projects that I've done. Blindfolded Minecraft. It's something I've grown quite fond of. It's quite a fun challenge. I don't recommend you try it because it's a pain. And, unless if you do want to try it, then I have a Discord server you can join, and if you need tips and advice, I got all sorts of strategies and inside. And I think I explained all the strategies here. But if I forgot one, then I highly doubt I forgot one. But yeah, I feel like I know it's possible to beat the game, and people have done it before, but not on random seed, which means it's a world record up for the taking, I would imagine. I haven't beaten the game blindfolded, but I got to the further than anyone has ever gotten before, so I count this as a world record in my books, unless someone finds a counter argument. Because random seed is completely different than set seed. Set seed, people just are like, oh yeah, walk left for this many steps, walk forward for this many steps, that sort of thing. But no, you can't do that in random seed because it's random, and you gotta focus, and you actually have to play the game blindfolded instead of just memorizing inputs and a consistent strategy. No, you actually have to try and figure out what's in your surroundings and how to adapt, and it's completely different than set seed. I searched all of YouTube and even looked on Reddit for people who played random seed blindfolded, but whenever people do it, it's either they're playing modded to help them, or they're playing they're either not playing random seed, or they are playing random seed and they have someone else helping them, which is, in my opinion, kind of cheating. It's not the true blindfolded. Or if they don't do that and they're doing random seed truly, then they have they have a lot of struggles. I saw one person try, and they didn't even get a wood pickaxe. I picked up a new recipe when breaking gravel, so I knew it's flint. In theory, I could actually find that in my inventory and set it aside for flint and steels, but at this point, I'm just trying to get diamonds. I've put too many hours just to get diamonds, So I'm not trying to get to the nether yet. That's probably the next step. I been playing Minecraft survival mode blindfolded. I haven't actually played Minecraft survival mode in a long time, and blindfolded is the really only survival mode I've played recently. Right, I had a dumb strategy idea, how do I kill blazes? And one of the failed strategies is, what if I got armadillos and I made a brush and I brushed the armadillos and made dog armor, put it on dogs, and then had the dogs fight the blazes, because I couldn't. But I'm pretty sure that idea is just stupid. That is too many moving parts, and it could fail really bad. What if the chicken doesn't drop a feather and instead drops an egg, or the copper I smelt gets lost in my inventory, or I forget how to make a brush entirely, because apparently you need copper, and I'm making another stone pickaxe. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, and armadillos are hard to find, but you can brush them endlessly, so that's fine. Also, I can't really remember how to make dog armor or tame a dog, because I need bones. Right, forgot about bones. If people are like, hey, if you need to get diamonds blindfolded, just mine a chest. Number one, I don't know where a chest is. And number two, even if I do mine a chest, I don't know if there is diamonds in there. And I'm not going to count it as a win unless I, hold the diamonds in my hand. So we're getting closer to the end now. So I think something interesting is about to happen. Watch the retention rate spike. That's going to be funny. I can't wait for that to happen. There's just going to be no retention the entire time. And then at the end, it's just going to spike because diamonds. That's going to be hilarious. Sorry about the mic quality, by the way. It's hot outside and we got some fans going. Heat wave. Right now I'm counting my sticks because I don't want to run out. And if I do run out, that'll be sad. So I'm counting my sticks and my cobblestone. There was one run when I ran out of cobblestone and forgot you can make a pickaxe using deep slate. Because, of course, didn't know you could do that. Didn't realize you could make a stone pickaxe with cobbled deep slate. I was really shocked to learn that. Felt like a fool. Lost a run before because of that. I had to dig up, get more cobblestone, and then dig back down and make another pickaxe. It felt cool to do. I wish that was the run, because it would have been really awesome, but nope, that failed. I actually got diamonds blindfolded when playing offline with friends, but I didn't record it, so it didn't count. We were doing a blind deaf mute challenge, where one of us couldn't see the game, one of us couldn't hear the game, and one of us couldn't talk to the other two. So one of us couldn't see the game, and that was me. Someone else couldn't hear the game, or the other people talking, so it was a nightmare of a challenge. And on the second time we tried that, I got diamonds, but I didn't record it because we were just doing it for the fun of it. They ended up running off 2,000 blocks in separate directions, and I was stuck at spawn, but I got diamonds, and I'm like, hey guys, I got diamonds, and like, whoa, we got 13 of those from the desert temples. And it's like crazy, man. But nope, now I had to spend several tries just to get diamonds on camera, which was really annoying and demotivating. But this is the run. This is the one. This is the time I did it. All those months, you can see that one intro sequence that took me 3 hours to edit. You can see all the runs. This is number 93 or 96, depending on how wrong I count. So I'm going to shut up now and get a little bit more enthusiastic because something epic's about to happen. Yep. Any minute now. Yep. The entire time I was bobbing my head to like the speed of to the rhythm of the blocks breaking. You may be even able to see my head bobbing sometime in the run previous. I swear it was going to happen. Oh my goodness, diamonds, you see? Yeah, that's what it's all about. So it's taking longer to break. I switched to my iron pickaxe and I mine it. I hear a new recipe. I know that's diamonds. I even say that's diamonds. I get more. I need more. And now that I have them, I need to find them in my inventory. I made sure to get enough so I can make a pickaxe. Because now that I have diamonds, why stop there? I'm going to make a diamond pickaxe. So I need to find the last inventory slot where the item would be. And I scroll over until it's that one. Now that I know that's the last slot, that has to be where the diamonds are. And so I move that into a slot, but I then move it to my hotbar because I, just want to be extra flashy with it, having it in my hotbar. But now with that, I have the diamonds, I count them, I have 4. I know what I must do. I must make a diamond pickaxe just to flex, go the extra mile. Anyone can get diamonds if they're lucky enough, but making a diamond pickaxe, that is the true showing of accomplishment, and I am going to make it just now. I know I have 4, so I have enough to leave in my hand. So I'm gonna grab one and leave one behind, and then craft a pickaxe with the other 3. And this is what it all came to. I'm not even gonna bother picking up my craft. I'm not even gonna bother with knowing where my crafting table is anymore, because I have one already. I don't need to have a dedicated crafting table slot anymore. I'm just mining, make sure it's a diamond pickaxe, turning to see if there's any more diamonds.
I have
but
diamonds.
I've
Let's
won.
go.
That is the challenge. Celebrating in the
did it.
background.
That's how it's done.
Yep.
Oh my, that is the largest diamond vein I've ever seen in my life.
And yeah, that is the biggest diamond vein I've seen. 13 diamonds is what it came down to.
13 diamonds.
That's just amazing.
It's so good to be done.
But who knows what's possible? After that run, I have came up with several new strategies. And maybe, just maybe, with enough of these strategies and enough time and effort, maybe one day someone will take all of the knowledge and even new strategies and tactics, and maybe someday someone will be able to beat the game. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, in special news, I have a Discord server that you can join if you want. Link will be in the description as well. And if you want to try this challenge yourself, it is really not recommended, but it is really challenging. It's not for the faint of heart. But if you want something similar to it, I made a game on Steam that I took all my knowledge from this experience and I made my own game on Steam. And it's a game where it's a puzzle game, but you can't see anything. And I designed the game with all of my knowledge from this experience. And if you want to play it, the game's called Nothing But the Silent Deep, and it's available on Steam as of the uploading of this video. I made it myself, uploaded it myself. It took many months, and it is a fun experience. It is a game that I actually like to play blindfolded as opposed to this one. I made it fun, and I designed it in mind just for blindfold play. I haven't seen the game, and I'm the one that made it, so, you know. So far, the reviews have been glowing, and people have loved it. Would I do this challenge again? Maybe. I don't know. It's quite the tall order. There's a lot of RNG involved, and I don't know if I'm ready for it, but I have the theory, and in theory, it is possible for me to beat it. As you were seeing in the background, it's a bunch of different theoretical ways to beat the game blindfolded. So, this is how you track the eye. I made a big platform, and just using the sound of the floor tiles, you're able to tell where the item is. And do you think someone, I actually, if someone does get in contact, I don't know, maybe Small Ant, maybe, that would be funny. Hey, Small Ant, hit me up. Small Ant, do blindfolded. I don't know. I got all the strategies for you. Great quality of life. Apparently there's a feature called full keyboard mode. You can center your cursor easily. It's quite insane. Then using a water bucket, you can do a deep dig or a safe dig down. So good. By the way, I came up with like 99% of these tactics and other things. Because, as I said, no one else has even attempted this on as seriously as I have. So, maybe one day it'll finally be possible to do the impossible and beat Minecraft while completely blind. But who knows? Tune in when someone else does it, because I'm done. Thank you.